What's going on, everybody? It's your homeboy, Popular Video Games here, chilling out, maxing out, doing my thing. Alright, y'all. Now, for one, I know you're wondering why I didn't make 3 videos yesterday. It's because I got ate by the spider. You can go check out that video from yesterday to understand the joke. Alright, let's get into this. Now, the episode starts off with Nick driving back to his parents' house to let them know that he's okay, and also to check up on them. As he has arrived at the front door, he's greeted by his mother. He then stays for 30 minutes, having an awkward conversation with his father. After that 30 minutes, he leaves out, waving goodbye to his parents for a second time. He then gets in his car and begins to drive over to Crystal. As he drives off, he notices that there's an increase in angels around the territory. Nick then pulls up and questions one of the angels on what's going on. The angel responds, "The leader left to negotiate a truce with the devils." Nick says, "What the fuck? I didn't get any notification about this." "Nick has been looking for you," the angel responds. "It was kind of a last minute thing." Nick then hands one of the angels $5 and appreciates what he said. Nick then calls Finnick as he drives off. Finnick confirms the story, saying, Chill, man. Thing is, you're new. You're not really part of the inner circle yet. Some motherfuckers don't even have your number." Now, my excuse was I've been on morphine for the past 5 days, so sorry I didn't call. Nick says, "Look, man, I'm just getting a bit excited. I ain't mean nothing by it. So what's this about?" Finnick responds, "The entities are hitting us hard. They have 5 times the members, and we have 2 times the members of the devils. So if we join forces, we can stand against those bastards." Nick then blurts out, "Man, we don't need that. You got me and my powers." "We can't always depend on that, my nigga," Finnick responds. "Besides, I heard from one of the brothers, your powers didn't even start up. Besides, man, you're one man. We need power all over." As Nick's driving, talking to Finnick, out of nowhere, shots ring and it hits Nick's van. Nick ducks, managing to not get hurt without using his powers. 5 devils approach the vehicle as it crashes. Nick uses his powers before they can notice, and Nick shoots all of them in the head. Nick walks him and looks. They're devils. Nick picks up his phone as Finnick's yelling for him and tells Finnick to call off the meet. Finnick tells Nick the location of the negotiation. As Nick hangs up, he remembers, wait a minute, I don't have a vehicle. The van is toppled over. It still can be used, but he needs a tow truck in order to flip it back over. He doesn't have the time. He goes by a parked car, breaks open the window, opens the car door, uses a knife in the ignition, and steals the car. As Nick's driving, speeding to the negotiation, 2 cars approach him. They are full of Devil's members. They begin firing on Nick. Nick then manages to escape them by shooting out one of the wheels and killing one of the drivers of the other car, causing a 2-car pileup. All of the Devil's members die instantly. As Nick's nearly there, Finnick calls back saying, "The leader's not picking up. Hurry!" Nick arrives to the location, only to find Angel's members' dead bodies everywhere. As Nick's walking, Finnick sends him a picture of the leader. Nick finds the body and confirms that the leader is now dead. "Damn it!" Finnick screams. Nick looks upon the body. The body has a hole where the heart is supposed to be. It looks like someone blew his ass up with a high-powered sniper. "Damn, man." And then with pride in his voice, Nick also says, "I guess you're the leader now." "Well, not exactly," Finnick responds. "There's actually 2. They're brothers." "What? I've never heard of 2 leaders." Finn then laughs, saying, "Yeah, it was supposed to be a secret. But now I have to get him on board. I'll have to make a call and hit you back," Finnick says. Nick agrees and hangs up the phone. Nick is angry. As Nick leaves, the cops pull up and demand he put his hands up. Nick drops his gun and submits to the officers. Soon as the officer grabs Nick, Nick uses his powers and handcuffs the officer with his own cuffs. Nick then begins to run. As he's running, the officers open fire. He manages to dodge the 8 shots. 2 barely scratches him. He hops in the car and drives off with a hail of gunfire behind him. As he's driving, he sees a ramp. He decides to take the risk and ride on the ramp. As he gets on the ramp, the cop shoots one of his wheels. Nick's about to crash, but at the last moment, Nick manages to use his powers to drive off the ramp, landing onto the expressway, escaping the cops. Nick then jumps out the car and pulls an Uzi on a nearby driver who stopped to see if Nick needed any help. Nick grabs the person out the car and slams him on the ground and hops in. As Nick's driving downtown to meet Crystal, he sees 4 devils in a car laughing. Now Nick then pulls beside them, and with his Uzi, he fires in, killing all the members, and then says, "Ha! Laugh at that!" He then proceeds to drive downtown to meet Crystal for a day at the beach, thinking about the new hierarchy that's going to change the Angels. Nick wonders if he can handle what's coming next. Guys, thanks again for watching my Grand Theft Auto 6 fan fiction series. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. I'm going to be having these uploaded every 3 days. As you see, they're uploading a bit more frequently. Peace out, y'all, and talk to you once again. Laters.